Good morning, brothers. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today's shave is, yes, recognize that? Two different metals, though, a little different here. And the Nivea cream, which is new. I'm replacing a cream, so truthfully, it's in the box, but I've used it once already, so we're going to use it again today. And give you an idea of this stuff here. I've seen a lot on the internet, what have you too, but I've never owned it, so yeah, I do now. So we're going to be using that today. And oops, let me get my glasses. Sorry, I want to look at the plate on this. So of course, this is the Chris Bradley carve razor with a stainless steel plate. It's an E plate. It's an E solid bar. And basically, I just took off a previous bar to do that. I took off a D open comb. So I'm using a closed comb, but the next level up. So this is the E, this is the D I'm replacing it with. So doing that today. A lot of times I mostly use the D open comb, my preference for this razor a lot of times, but I like to switch it up every now and again. And okay, I can't say that I did this for style or anything else too, the stainless steel, or stainless steel plate. I did that I ordered the wrong metal in error, but it fits, so and it kind of looks kind of cool with different metals. I kind of like the look, so yeah, I didn't return it, I kept it. There we go. So we're going to do that today, and we're going to of course lather up in this little pottery bowl I bought locally here, local artisan. So let me pause, wash the face, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back. Washed the face, whipped up my shave cream here in the bowl. Of course, it whips up a little water. I maybe put a little excess of water in it, so it's a little on the thinner side. Not a bad thing. Works awesome still. I can tell you from previous shave, and just in general too. If you get a little thin, it's okay. It still works. You can see it's a little drippy. I'm going to make it a mess here. I'll have to wipe up afterwards. Well, it still works fine. I'm just trying to hold my face. Let me turn this a little bit. I'm holding my face over the sink a little more because it's dripping so much. Yeah, still goes on good. Still feels good. Just split it a little bit over the place. Wipe my arm off. There we go. And of course, I'm still got the tennis elbow thing going, but I've got a sleeve on. So underneath my shirt here, I've got a little elastic sleeve instead of that brace thing here on the just above, below the elbow. I can tell you this works better. Overall comfort, this works better. I do have some steroids I just took for the first time here Saturday, and I've got therapy to do. So yeah, I'm doing the therapy after because I didn't want to be shaving with a sore arm. So yeah, so we're doing that. So, but here we go, pass one. Whoop. I did it again. There's no blade in there. I did. How many times? Like 3 or 4 times I've done that with you on video. Sorry, I'm unscrewing it in here now. Let me squat down, get a blade. Oh, that's an empty box. Where's the blade? I need a blade. I need a blade. Here we go. Okay, whatever this is, we're just kind of laying in the bottom of my little box in a drawer. What we put in? Oh, surprise! A Gillette Silver Blue. So that's what we're going to be doing. My favorite. It just fell out of the little box I have in there. So there we go. So yeah, you get to see the pins. Let me turn that around so you can see it. That on the pins. Sit down on the pins. Let's go. There we go. Put on the little base plate, little metal base plate, and the handle. It's the bronze razor with that little steel base plate, but other than that, it's bronze. Nice weight to it. Here we go. Pass one. Oh yeah, works a whole lot better with a blade in it. Yeah, I'll be rinsing the razor more because it's drippy cream on the face. And that's me, not the product. I just put too much water in. I did put a hefty amount in, more than my usual first little drips off the hand. It was kind of a lot of drips there. So it was a bit much. But yeah, learning a new cream or soap, whatever it is, so you got to get used to it. So no harm, no foul, still working fine. There you go. It's funny, I started with this, putting a little pressure on it, because I just came off that disposable you saw last week. And of course you had to use pressure with that because it was so light. So I was like, oh, I had to back it off. After the first few swipes, I realized I was doing it, and yeah, backed off. Don't need to do that with this razor. Weight of the razor only is plenty. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Cream is doing good. Of course, the real test too is if I can splash water on it for my buffing pass and have enough slickness there, then that's a good testimonial. Okay, second pass across the grain. Now, this razor, of course, with the Christopher Bradley carved razor, it's been out for a few years now. People are pretty much used to seeing it on the internet and what have you. So you've probably come across it before many times. I would tell you it's a good choice. The razor itself works well. Of course, I'm letting mine patina, so I'm not polishing it or anything. I do clean it with a vinegar-based soap. Dawn and vinegar basically is what I clean it with. So the vinegar does have a little bit of effect on cleaning it, as far as the patina goes there. But the adjustability by buying different base plates at a good price, that's the key. That's like, look at other razors when you buy if you want to buy the base plate, they're 50, 75, 110, 120 a piece for the base plates. I've got 5 base plates for this thing. 4 base plates for this thing. And they were $22 a piece. So yeah. So if you're looking into getting different ones with different, adjusting your aggressiveness by base plate, then yeah, I highly recommend to play with this one, to try that, to save your wallet. I think when I got it several years ago, it was like $75. I don't know what it is now. Post-COVID, it probably is more money now, but when I got it, it was like $75. So it's still a good value razor at the time for a solid metal razor that with base plate options. So yeah, very good. And of course, obviously you can get it in different metals too. I'm just kind of a bronzy, brassy kind of fan. Love to get a copper one too. In fact, I was looking at getting a copper charcoal goods, but he went out of business, so yeah, that's never going to happen now. So perhaps another razor manufacturer another day, I'll be able to get a copper razor. Okay, and this E-plate closed comb is plenty aggressive for me. I won't go any more aggressive. I won't get an F plate, or I won't. I've stopped. I've reached the level of my comfort and enjoyment. So yeah, this will be it. I won't get anything more aggressive for this one. But that's what's nice. I started off like with a B and a C plate, I think. And then and those were open combs, because I've kind of decided I wanted to be mostly open comb for this razor. So that's what I was concentrating on instead of the closed combs. So I got those, and those were just too mild for me. Then I got the D, and then that one, I liked that one. An open comb D, I liked it. Which should be comparable to the closed comb E. They're very comparable, I will tell you that. And that's usually the case. The open combs usually shave a step up from their level, being the open comb. They just do. I have found. There you go, yeah. Now I'm feeling it around here too, because my first pass I was putting a little pressure on. I'm feeling a little bit, I can feel a little thing here. I know I've like micro nicks and stuff. I know I have. So I'll feel that with the alum block afterwards. Yeah, right there, I can tell. It's a little tender right there. I can tell I nicked myself. Not seeing any blood, but I know there's a little tiny nick there. Stretching out the neck, especially when you see more aggressive. With the milder razors, you can get away with not having to stretch so much, what have you. But yeah, when it's a little more aggressive, I like to really make sure it's stretched out. and light touch. And that's enough for now. We'll buff it up afterwards. Oxyma cream is doing its job. Yep, feels good. Very extremely mild scent. Maybe a 1 strength level. Maybe not even. It's barely discernible, but it's clean, fresh, nice. You know, basic soap scent. Okay, there's that. Yeah, need some buffing. So put on just water, and let's see how the residual slickness holds up. Oh, and it is. And yes, I already did this in my test shave on Thursday, so I knew it was going to be fine. There you go. That side's fine. Other side. And that's not an ingrown or anything. I think that's just a blemish of some sort. Wasn't drinking quite as much water as I should have been this week. drinking sweet tea instead. Yeah, you gotta put some more water in. So yeah, sweet tea is my shaverage, I guess you'd say. Alrighty, so that felt good. Yeah, buffing past it good, nice. Yeah, good shave, like it. Let me pause, wash up, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back. Wash the face with warm water and washcloth and clean off the equipment, put it back. Let's see here. So now we have to do the alum block, which I didn't pull out. Let me get that. Good old Shave Nation alum block. Alum blocks, they last forever. And this one was, of course, a good size when it was down to here. It's up to here now. So that's how much is left of it. It's definitely over a year old. I have no idea how old it is. I don't remember, but I'm sure it's at least, it's over a year old for sure. They did last me like 1.5 to 2 years. In general, I mean, that was more than generous, but it could even be 2 years old for all I know. But running the cold water, so yeah, 2 splashes of cold water. Gotta close those pores. All right, let's see if I get that little sting on the chin like I was thinking I was going to. Oh, little sting right there, yep. Oh yeah, I'm feeling that sting. Yeah, I knew I did. I knew I got myself. So yeah, little sting was over there too, which I didn't realize, but okay, I got myself a little tiny nick over there. Not nicked enough to bleed or anything, but just little nicks, and you can tell. As you do this, you can tell. But of course, I blame myself for that first pass, putting a little pressure on. Okay, nice shave. And aftershave will be Sterling's Aligieri, little 2-ounce sample size. Love it when Sterling does the little 2-ounce sample size. When I see them, I'll probably grab several. In fact, if they do some more, I'll grab some so I can have some for giveaway too. They're just a nice way to try something. It's more than just little 2 shots from some providers that just super little tiny little tube, which are still nice, by the way. If you just want to try the scent, it's even cheaper. Like this was more like $8 to $10, where the other ones are like, $2 or something for a little shot. So that feels good, smells good, liking it. Yeah, liking the shave, nice close shave. Knocked down that 2 days growth, feels good and close and nice. That E-plate was plenty for me. There are more aggressive plates for you who like them, but that was enough for me. But let me grab that razor again. Up top here. So yeah, the Christopher Bradley carved razor with a varying base plates. You can order them with a varying base plates or multiple edit when you order the razor if you want to order multiple plates, go for it. But it's just a good option to fine tune that shave to get it just the way you like it. Open comb, closed comb, different levels of aggressiveness. Really recommend it. Highly recommend it on my part. Any criticisms I have are it's a little taller for the headpiece with it through here. Then yeah, I like them a little thinner sometimes too, but that's being nitpicky. It really is, because coming in from the angle, got under the nose great, had no issues. But yeah, so I really can't fuss about this razor really at all. Really enjoy it. Like the way, like that handle is easy to hold on to. Yeah, I can't say really enough good things about it. Really just 2 thumbs up in my book. Really enjoy it. And that's that word, enjoy it. I enjoy this razor. And if you give it a shot, I hope you do too. With that, go with God.